Alright, so carrying on. I think... Well, we have Crystal Glacier. Let's do... This portal isn't open right away, right? Yeah, you have to pay him. I might as well pay it.
There is a portal to Zephyr here. And legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for a small fee.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the.
I like how the definition of small gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
A lizard burger shop in Skelos Badlands.
Zephyr is, yeah, the one where you help the land blubbers, right?
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind.
That leads to the, I think most of the levels are over here. There's only 2 levels, like, actually in the castle. But what I should do is, I should probably, I think you can 100% Autumn Plains right away. What I want to do is, I want to go get that far-out orb in the distance from getting to the top of the castle. Which I think is one of my favorite things to do in Autumn Plains. I think that's the one thing I look forward to being able to do. Because I think that it's one of the longest uninterrupted glides that you could do in a Spyro game. Very good. Oh yeah, and then there's Fracture Hills. I forgot. Scorch, Fracture Hills, and
Oh, Spyro,
the Oasis,
hello.
Shady Oasis.
I'm having trouble with this door, but I think some orb power might unstick it. Ah, I see you've collected a good number of orbs there.
Literally just from playing the other levels to completion. I actually don't know what the minimum is you need there, because I've never done like a minimalist run.
I can let you into the little castle over there in exchange for a few gems.
Absolutely. No. There's a portal over here? For what?
I would love to let you enter this speedway free of charge, Spyro. Love to. Unfortunately, the speedway rules require me to charge a small fee.
It's his favorite fucking thing to say. So what was the other one then? I guess that was the, what's that place called? The Harbor. The Harbor, probably. Okay, so wait, I missed the cracked wall somewhere. Is this it? Yes. They changed it. It doesn't look cracked anymore. It just flat out looks like it's just not properly put together. Okay. So we'll do this. This takes you to the highest point. From here we glide all the way out to that little itty bitty island. So I'm going to stand up here to get the extra amount that I can get. And yeah, even on the PlayStation 1, this is pretty lit. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a trophy. So how exactly do you get back? I should just jump from here. Okay. And I think there's another one along the castle walls as well. It's not this side though, right? It's the other side. Yeah. On the other side you can break the wall, and that gives you an orb that you can then collect. And I remember for the longest I could not figure out how to get up here to actually do this. And then once I found out that you could glide over there, I found this like right away because it's pretty much straightforward. So both of these are locked initially, but now I can open them. Yeah, this is... Wait, this place has 2 speedways? Huh, I don't remember that. I mean, it's clearly that's correct. I remember these 2 speedways. I just don't remember this place having 2. Alright, let's do Zephyr, I guess. Not that I'm even a huge fan of Zephyr anyway. I think out of all the levels, it's probably the most annoying. They got a lot of cool stuff in this, though. Oh, look at these guys. They're completely different. Hey, buddy. It's lunchtime. Oh, they don't put it in his gullet? Wow, that might actually be worse. They changed that. They used to make him eat it.
Okay, Spyro, looks like we got us a bit of a situation here. The breeze builders have got us pinned down, and we've been waiting for a volunteer to blow up their munitions building. Looks like you're it.
That's right. It's encrypted. Wow! He's not playing around. I remember Zephyr being pretty difficult, but not that hard. I just landed. Oh, they home. Okay. Yeah, this level is pretty difficult by comparison. Fuck, they got me. They actually basically cornered me into 2 bad moves back to back. It's like actually the one level that is way more difficult, but it looks like fodder pretty much respawns immediately, so it doesn't matter. As long as I don't get comboed pretty much infinitely to death, I probably shouldn't have any problems. Yeah, I can't get to them. Trade. It's my new favorite thing to do. Wow, he actually came really close. So what it used to be before is that you would dodge it, and then you would just hit them. I don't know if they attack you when they get that close, but it seems like they just kind of fly up to you for some reason. Yeah, they made sure this stuff respawns pretty much instantly. It's like the one level where I actually needed to.
Dang cannon just ain't working for me. Do you think you can blast that bird, soldier? Jump up here and give it a try.
These guys look really weird. What is cool now is that you don't have to like manually toggle the height. It just does it fluidly. Can you open that door? Yes. I had a feeling you could. You used to have to like slowly toggle it up and down. Now it's just a fluid motion. What a miraculous thing 20 years of upgrades and everything will do to a game. It'll basically turn it into a completely different video game. Oh, okay. I never throw it directly, actually. Disappears, right? Okay. I think these guys will actually kick the shit out of you, so I don't want to mess with them. The little birds are really nasty. They are not cute at all. It's not like we're on some Tweety Bird stuff, you know? That was a nice dodge, if I do say so myself. I think it's best to complete the level first, as opposed to like not, because you have to fall down anyway. You gotta do the Romeo Juliet thing. What the hell? There's nothing in there. You gotta do the Romeo and Juliet thing as well as the cowlicks, right? I think this specific lockbox is unique because every single gem is set to pour out from elsewhere. Can I hit this thing, please? A little higher. A little higher. A little too high. There we go. Because you can't move it in increments anymore, I think part of the thing becomes that, like, I mean, it does move in increments. It just doesn't, like, click like before. It used to be very set increments that certain enemies would just happen to, like, fly into naturally or just get in the hitbox of. It's not really the case anymore. Now it's kind of a little weird to try to figure it out. Look at that. Yeah, nice detailed cutscene.
Wow! What an explosion! It sure is a good thing I had my helmet on. Oh yeah, the Colonel wanted me to give this talisman to you if you got through the Breeze Builder defenses. Good job, soldier.
Absolutely. So we're not going to leave because I think you can do more. Here we go.
My name is Little Bo Peep, and I've lost my cowlicks. With these battles going on all of the time, they keep running away. Can you help me get them back into my pen?
Absolutely. So 2 of the cowlicks, I think, are over in this area specifically, or at least one of them is. That's one. Oh, great. More of these guys. So how do you fight them? Dodge that. Okay, well, he killed his own friend. And I blew up his munitions. So that worked out. I learned nothing from that engagement. Didn't they used to make like a moo sound? Dead silent now. Okay. I think I made one jump up 2 levels. They always jump up. They never... Come on. What the hell? Thank you. They always jump up 2 levels. They never jump up 1. Okay. Oh, that took away my power-up, but I don't even need it anymore. Oh, yes, I do. I need to break that one boss. Oops, too early. Yeah, they try to walk off, but the game is nice and it doesn't make them walk off any ledges. Although they really are trying. I can't even get them down properly. Ah, crap. My real question is, how am I going to get this one off the top? I don't think that's supposed to happen. You could probably glide to it, I guess. Yeah, okay. I don't remember one getting stuck on the top like that before. Okay, and 2 of them are stuck in the Bo Peep, or not the Bo Peep, the Romeo and Juliet area. Come on. Oh no, only one of them is, I guess. Well, I'll come back and get this one later, because the Romeo-Juliet stuff is, like, pretty... It's fun, to say the least.
Window breaks. That window up there, dummy. The professor said he was working on a way to help me get back with Juliet, but I haven't seen him in a long time.
I think he might have bigger things to do. Nice. We have seeds. There's the cowlick. I'm not going to go get that yet. This one, I think, they have a puzzle like this in Spyro 1. I think that one's a bit harder because I really am not too certain of the last step. Oh no, not Spyro 1, Spyro 3, I'm sorry, Spyro 3. It's because Spyro 1 and 3 have pretty much the same level, copy-pasted at one point.
Spyro, my boy, I've got a magic beam, seed for you in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Why don't you plant it in the ground and see what grows? Absolutely
my favorite minigame. Now, there is a halfway point, which they are nice enough to give you. I don't think you're supposed to plant anything there. Do you still have to jump on it as it builds? You know, maybe you can. Let's see. No, I think they changed it. I don't think you can jump on it anymore as it builds. So pretty much my only choice is to actually do it. Wait, is that another cowlick? I thought it said only find 5. Oh, you know what it is? I think when you deliver 5, he tells you that there's 2 more, right? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Unfortunately, this whole platforming segment, you can't carry more than 1 seed at once. So I'm supposed to drop what? 1 here. Yeah, they stun you if you're too close. They don't want you to do that anymore. Because that used to be the trick, and I used to let you not really skip anything, but it would let you like avoid having to do like a lot of tedious backtracking and a lot of like, I guess, otherwise super precise platforming. Is it possible to just build this? No, specifically you need another one. Yeah, so you need to get that. That's pretty funny, actually. But this isn't faithful! Ooh, nice. So I guess that means we're not carrying any seeds with us as spares because we can't do that anymore. However, it does mean that climbing back up is easier because we can always guarantee that we'll be able to climb back up. Okay. They certainly look much better than, was it, hexagons growing from the ground?
Well done,
oh, he's already
boy.
here. Yeah,
Here
that's
are
right.
2 more seeds to get you the rest of the way. Oh, and take this with you if you don't mind. It's been cluttering up my pockets.
You get an orb for the halfway. So what they want you to do here is to take both seeds with you up top and then only use 1. Because if you build the other, I don't think you can really get back across. I have a magic beam for you. Which is funny because then they use that in the next game. They actually just say, whatever, we're gonna do it. And they go right ahead and they call them magic beams. Okay, good. What? There we go.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Oh, there's Romeo. You can have this. I don't need it anymore.
She actually sounds like a flat-out woman this time around. I'm not sure if last time they had a woman or a guy really, like, trying to roleplay it. You're gonna see some hearts fly out of them. Or make kissy noises. Ugh. Well, now I gotta do the very fun job of getting the cowlicks back. Thankfully, they do fly pretty reasonably far when you hit them, so you don't have to do it too much. I think he naturally walks over to the edge, right? Yeah. Makes your life a little easier. And they do assist that, thank you. Oh yeah, there are two cowlicks. So there's like two in each area, right? And then one right next to him. So technically there's 3 in the central area and then 2 in each of the little side areas. So wait, this place has 4 orbs? Yeah, sowing seeds 1 and 2. And then cowlicks 1 and 2, I guess. Oh, can you wait for trouble with the trolley? I actually didn't know that was a meme. I legitimately did not know trouble with the trolley was a meme. Because when I was a kid, I don't think I had that much difficulty doing the trolley mission. I had some. I'm stuck. I had some, but not like a ridiculous amount. Okay. I pretty much will probably have to lead these guys one at a time. I don't foresee myself being able to move any more than one of them at any given moment. Can he not get off this one? I just did force one up there, using this exact method. Well, this one's fat. It doesn't want to go up. Okay, well, that's good. And this one over here. Remember, you can't complete this level without being able to climb. There you go. You have to do it from far back. You need to be able to climb to fully complete this level. Namely, that portion over there. You can't do it if you can't climb. I like how it's still glitched out over there. Which is why even though this one is like the portal for this level is before you actually learn how to climb, you still need to learn how to climb first.
You know, the effort. There's more cowlicks out there somewhere, but I haven't seen them in days.
Now he's supposed to be referring to the other 2 cowlicks in the ladder area. As like a hint. Oh, well you can't find them now because you can't climb, so you can't access the whole area. But those are the first 2 I did, so we're more than good. Can't wait to see what rupees I missed. I'm not liking that. Oops. Yeah, the only thing about the cowlicks is you can't really force them to go anywhere. Okay, this one's just stuck. He's stuck on like the little barrier.
I am impressed. You got all 7 cowlicks for me. Here's a fair reward.
We have another orb. So by this way, they mean legitimately backwards in the level. I missed something. Oh yeah, the mystery boss. This is where it first appeared. It just randomly pops up in some levels as something you need to break in order to get all the treasure from the level. Usually it goes in like a linear motion, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't really make you go back and forth and back and forth. I don't think it ever does that. It pretty much basically makes you replay the game, the level from start to finish again. Or rather, from finish to start, to be truthful. Yep. It's in the pit? Yeah. Apparently back that way. I guess it's back in the Romeo Juliet area. I missed a couple ones. Or no, apparently it's not. It's over here. Watch, there's gonna be one hidden in the grass that I didn't find. Are you for real? A green gem in the grass is literally basically a needle in a haystack. But, thankfully they have that ability, otherwise you'd search for 20 minutes just to find one random, like, green or red one you did not find. Oh, here we go. What does it say? For the birds? Battlefield, motherfucker! I like how we got like a Looney Tunes style ending when the dude, he put it under his helmet. So now after helping the landblubbers defend their territory, we have to go fight them. And vice versa with the breeze builders. Clearly showing that war has no good sides, no right and wrong. It's time for everyone's favorite, trouble with the trolley. Which, again, you can make as many laps around the trolley course as you want, as long as you don't get hit by anything. Uh-oh. Ugh. That's just nasty. Hey, remember when I helped you defend your homeland, you fuck? Yeah, he would have attacked me, too. Imagine that.
Please excuse the mess, Spyro. We are currently suffering from a landblubber infestation. First, they put out the fires in our boilers, and now they've shut down our ship, too. If you could stoke up the fires under the boilers, I'm sure you could make your way to the ship. The steam from the boilers will activate our highly advanced machinery.
Of course. It's a steampunk level. We got some extra Bioshockiness going on here. Oh shit, it's the spikes, yeah. Okay. Why would water really hurt him? I mean, I guess it's pressurized, but it didn't seem that way before. Very painful looking jets of water. Trying to figure out what's the most likely angle. There we go. There's another second one. Yes, got it. Okay. Well, I got that immediately. Okay. I do like this area more than Zephyr. I think that Zephyr with the birds really are they're really a nuisance to say the least. Oh yeah, you gotta hit this over the wall. That's right. Sounded like it hit something. In here really besides just water to swim through. You can use the fire to bait them out too, because they, above all, they try to put out the fire, so you can kind of use that to bait them. But like I said, none of the enemies are really that difficult. There you go. 20 lives. Didn't I hit 2 of these already? Yeah, you could hit these particular ones from that other cannon if you know what you're doing and save yourself a little bit of time and effort. Yep, let's go. Trouble with the trolley. There you go, we got these. There's 4 in here, right? Yeah. So then there's one. No, this is it. I already completed it. That was much faster than I remembered.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's that orb I promised.
I've never spoken to you before. What are you talking about? Yeah, there's no part 2 to it. That's just all you need to do. I think the only thing that has 2 parts here now is the trouble with the trolley. Which I doubt that that has to be a trophy, right? If all the trophies are memes, then that of all things has to be a trophy because it's so iconic for this level, apparently. Because what happens is you fail it, he says all the lines "trouble with the trolley" before you can skip and move on. For the obvious meme explanation, I apparently I could be Know Your Meme. That could be my niche. I could be a Know Your Meme YouTuber. Did you know that Luigi is a recolor of Mario? Uh-oh, that looks dangerous. That almost didn't work for half a second. It looked like it was not gonna work. Oh, why is he running? Why is he literally dropping bubbles? Anything over there? No. Okay.
Thanks for getting our ship tied up, Spyro. Now we can proceed with our counterattack on Zephyr. Please take this talisman as a
I think you are supposed to do this first, I guess. I mean, you could do both either way. It doesn't matter. Okay, but now that you've killed enough enemies, you can actually go back and you can do this. I wonder if they memed up the voice acting for this guy right here. Because he had to sit down and he had to know, alright, it's time to fuck with people again. 20 years, what was it, 19 years later?
My machinery is broken, and the gears I need to repair it are scattered all over the tracks. Can you hop on that trolley up there and collect them for me?
Absolutely. Everyone's favorite. What was it? A jumps? Oh no, it's awful!
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Absolutely. The jumping is way less responsive. If you jump, that's it. You're committed, dude. Okay, well, now that I know that, it's not too bad. Yeah, that TNT doesn't really detonate, so you're good. Like I said, there's multiple paths you have to go down. There you go. We don't want people jump spamming anymore. Oh, hell no. You're gonna learn today, boy. Gonna get that ass. Alright, what do I need? Another 2 laps, I think? Who's even operating these cranes? What? I literally pressed left. This is gonna be one of those things, isn't it? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm having trouble with the trolley, alright. Somebody send fucking help for me, please. Somehow it seems like they made it even slightly worse than what it was before. Left, thank you. I got the signs actually are reversible now too. Yeah, I gotta make at least another 2 laps, because I gotta go that path again, but then go left. And I gotta go left, period. I think that's the thing I'll save for last, because that should be the easiest. Left, thank you. Alright. It's really not that hard. That's why I never understood why this is a meme, other than me just trying to get used to the controls of it. And I never really understood why it's a meme. You do this is easy. This is easy mode right here.
That was great.
Trouble no more.
Now I can
As I said, it's a meme trophy. It's a gold trophy, by the way.
I don't have room in my toolbox for this thing anymore.
Yeah, like I said, I never understood why that was like a meme. It's not like particularly difficult. Steam-powered catapult. $40 gems. Ah, and that's it. We're done. I thought Trolley Trouble was a 2-parter. Apparently it's not. Apparently it's only one and done. Oh, that's just brutal. You might want to duck and cover. No, do it to him. No, easy. You could hit him. So brutal. Alright, so who's ready for Skilo's Badlands? I think I'm gonna do that next. Yeah, let's do Skilos Badlands. That is one of my favorite levels. I think it was the first level I did when I first went to Autumn Plains. Such a unique area too. This is since there's no title screen for each of the games in this collection, this is where the title screen was for Spyro 2. I mean, obviously, if anyone watches this, you've probably already seen it, to be completely truthful. But, yeah, they did get rid of the title screens for each of the individual games. I mean, I guess that's a complaint. A minor one. You know, you boot up each game and then it doesn't play, like, the little intro. What the hell? They're like little flying cats. Light a fire under his ass. Some Flintstone shit. Alright, goodbye. Wilma!
Hey, Dragon. I hear you're pretty tough. I bet my cousin Gluck you wouldn't be able to make it through the Badlands without getting singed.
Okay. That's actually pretty easy. Thank you for the auto aim. Oh yeah, that is a skill point here. Also, as you can see now, there's more background stuff going on out there. Oh, you do have to melee them. Okay. Well, already singed. Yeah, I remember you did have to charge these guys. I just forgot, I guess. That does also defeat them. Get the little dino up top. To get the bones for, what is it, Mr. Bones, I think? So he does his little dance, he does his little song and dance routine. And then he does the Michael Jackson in Spyro 3. Good times, man. It's so crazy. I remember all of that. Like it was yesterday, playing it on the original PlayStation hardware. Here we are, so many years in the future. How do you bust this, actually? I think there's a rocket. Do I want to do this? Yeah.
Spyro, our village is being overrun.
This is something you have to memorize. I always forget the
Get rid
pattern.
of them before they eat my little buddies. I'll lower the bridge for you so you can get over there.
What? Why didn't it have a difficulty? Life, finds a way. Oh, crap. I don't know who's really being antagonized at all. Okay. That one's the easy one, though. The next one is the one with the combos you gotta do.
Thing we found to aid your journey.
Yep.
Uh-oh. It looks like more lizard eggs are dropping down. Are you ready?
Wasn't there a cutscene for this too? Yeah, here it is. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was before or after his dialogue. What is that, like 9 eggs? They hatch in the most awkward order ever. Alright, I did it first try. That's way easier than what it was before.
Us again, Spyro.
Yeah.
You deserve another shiny thing. I was going to use it as a nightlight.
That was... I don't know. Maybe they just made him slower. Maybe I'm just better. I don't know. feels completely different to me, though. I don't think there's anything else over there. If there is, I'll go back. I'm gonna have to run through the level anyway again. Oh, I forgot they self-immolate. Yeah, you could do that. I wouldn't recommend it, though. That's just kind of like checking them. Like face checking them. I think there's a rock back in the other place that you could use to eliminate them pretty easily. There we go. These things respawn pretty quickly. And they pretty much have no drop anymore.
I'm so sad.
Ooga!
Those pesky lava toads have stolen all my friend's bones. If you help me put them back together again, he'd sure be more fun.
Sure. Booga booga. Okay.
Excellent.
Oh, it is actually gloved.
Badlands. I knew I'd win that bet. My cousin Gronk is a fool to bet against the dragon. Take this talisman for helping me out.
Sure. It's a bone. It's a golden bone, which is actually quite interesting if you try to think about that. Okay, that's inside there. I was actually lucky I didn't get hit there. So are these like cat spitting flaming hairballs? Is that what it is? It's supposed to be? Okay, so now that we have this, we can do the lava. Oh look, it actually makes your skin like molten and hardened. Alright, mouth at the beginning of the level. Okay. I didn't miss anything in here, did I? No. I think we're pretty much good. I know there's one in here that you need to get into as well that has some items. Does it make you immune to this? Yes, it does. It just makes you flat out immune to pretty much everything. Oops. Yeah, there's no drop, so you have to aim way lower. Should have made it hit scan. That would have been cool. I think they later used these lizards in dino mines, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Dino mines is a level I would like. I just think that... Ooh, nice. Dino mines is not a very fun level. Because pretty much every single dinosaur pretty much one-shots you. Or, well, not one-shot, but they pretty much, if they draw their guns, they pretty much hit you for free.
If you see...
Oh, okay. He doesn't say anything despite having lost the bet. You don't have to take that power up there, do you, right? Yeah, no. Oh, no, but you do have to spit to open that. Do you need multiple? Oh, there's one up here. That's why. Yeah, you do need multiple. Yeah, just like before, they don't even care if you walk right up to them. Reminds me of that Ratchet and Clank reboot from a few, what was it, 2 years ago now? I think so, right? That was like 2 years ago. That was 2016. Yeah, that was the year after Bloodborne. So I remember. It's like every year Sony has like one really good exclusive. I think last year it was Neo. Could be wrong about that. I want to get that extra life, but I'll do it when I have Invuln. Yeah, no, the cats attack you from here. Same as before, you could just run to the middle here and snipe them all. I don't even think you get anything from defeating all the enemies in this level. Oh, no, you do. Skill point. I think some levels have multiple skill points. I didn't know that this one was to defeat all enemies. Oh, and there's the last lava toad. You are supposed to get up there. Yeah, multiple skill points per level. How do you get up here, though? I think you have to glide from up top over there, maybe? Do it in a second. Let me get this first. Nah, no way. Yeah, no, you don't do it from there. I think you glide around? This is the one thing I actually can't remember about this level. Oh, this is an actual platform. Okay, well, let me not go in there yet. No matter what, I have to do it twice. Okay. Let's do it again. Because if I took the bone, I would have had to go back and get the gem. Oops. I messed up. You know, even if they don't make another Spyro after this, I'm still never going to be able to fault them or say anything bad about them. Really? Oh. Removing that hover was really, really messes me up. But I really can't, because this is something that's just complete for the fans. And you know what? Not only that, it's really not even anything major I can totally say about it. Maybe like for each game, there's like one thing I'm kind of like, oh, that's you know, not something I like too much. But that's about it. It's usually like a minor thing. Like this game, it's the hover. Last game, it's a bit of the jumping.
Please take
Nothing
this
really
as a token
too
of my
crazy.
appreciation. A fairy left it with me a little while ago.
Thanks, Uga. Mr. Bones, of course, being a reoccurring character. He has eyes? What? Air horns. Okay. Let's not get that crazy. That's insane. And I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a music video with air horns from a few years ago. I think you wouldn't really find that. Alright, well now we gotta do Frozen Glacier after this. We have Frozen Glacier, Fracture Hills we can't do because we have to learn how to head bash first. Shady Oasis we also cannot fully complete. And then we can do Scorch, which is my other favorite level for this whole world. Unburnt! Oh, so they have a... Look at that! Nobody would know what this is nowadays. Even when I was a kid, these were getting phased out. Here, fetch. Found footage. Look at that. That's so crazy, man. Video cameras, like VHS recorders. Nobody knows what that is anymore. Legend has it that one time ago, cameras didn't use memory cards. You actually had film inside the camera that had limited usages, and you had to go into a store, you know, your local Costco, your local Walgreens, stuff like that. You have to go in and leave the film with them so they could develop it. I know, it's crazy, right? I mean, obviously, probably most people who would watch this video, and most people I'm friends with remember that. I'm actually pretty younger in my group of friends, but most people I know probably remember that. But I have a couple of friends who are so young, they don't know about Y2K. They don't know about a lot of the stuff that was from the early 2000s. Try to explain dial-up to them, it's impossible. You can't use the phone and the internet? What kind of bullshit is this? Oh, these guys look really cool. Alright, let's do it. Horizon Zero Dawn just got way more epic. What's up? Alright, thaw him out.
Spyro! The Ice Wizards have imprisoned our leader, Shaman Tuck. Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley.
Absolutely. Nothing could be more urgent than that.
If you get on the catapult, we'll help you across the chasm.
There's nothing here, right? Yeah, there's no treasure. No quick time event associated with that? What the hell? Everyone knows the best video games have quick time events for everything. And the reason why I don't free them right away is because there's literally no reason to free them if the Ice Wizards will freeze them immediately thereafter. I think you can actually free some of them, right? I wonder if these are the same type of wizards from Spyro 1.
You climb this wall up ahead.
Yeah, hop to it, buddies. Oh, okay, here we go. Why does this guy have a purple tunic? Okay. He knows what's fancy. My brain legitimately stopped working there for half a second. I didn't know you could flame those guys either. What? That was interesting. Oh, you are supposed to flame them. You just... Was it always like that? I thought you could charge them before. Because I did charge one of them and I didn't take damage, so I don't know. It looks a little more random. Whatever, that's fine. I thought it was the other way around completely. Okay.
Hello there, Spyro. I could arrange for you to cross this bridge for a small
fee.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can buy that condo in Hurricos I've been wanting for so long. Go ahead across the bridge.
Very nice. Oh, here we go, here we go. Yeah! Right, we need to defeat these to do the Draclets. Oh, okay, we need to wait first. We'll leave him, I guess. No! Oh, come on, get out. Yeah, it seems like Sparks takes like half a second to notice any butterflies around him. I mean, again, like little minor stuff that I noticed. It's not as instant for him, but it's not like it's anything too awful. If I had only played these games once, I wouldn't notice this type of stuff, but, you know. If you play these games your whole life, you do notice some things like that. Did he just block both of that dude's snowballs?
Thanks, Spyro. Just hold tight for a second. And look out below!
Look at that! Springboard jumping. Boom! Boom!
Oh, you'd think those guys could have got me out of here without rolling a 2-ton snowball onto my head. Here, take this crystal. I traded some hockey tickets for it.
Oh, yeah, I remember. They're not going to be happy with that. Isn't that just a recolor of the stuff that you need to collect with Hunter in that one mini-game? Can't remember. Probably not. I think those are a little more, like, elongated. If that makes any sense. Okay, that's fishing for the dude's pet. There we go. First one up. Did I just get 2 1-ups? Probably. It is nice, though, that they did combine the ability to eat butterflies into one, so you don't have to wait for Sparks to constantly, you know, eat them back to back. Crap. Nope, they respawned. I might as well start over. Yeah, this one is a little hard, admittedly. Give it a good few seconds here to completely reset. Yep. Oh, forget this. You know what, while I wait... actually, you can't fly out of here. I think I should end with this one. They don't attack you, right? No, they're pretty peaceful. Oh, but they spawn each other by spitting each other back out. Ugh. That's nasty. Basically, you're trying to outrace them from reproducing.
You have saved us all from a grisly fate. Please accept this orb as a small token of our thanks.
Sure. Let's go back around, grab all the treasure. You need flight to be able to grab all the treasure? I don't think so. Yeah, I do. Okay, let me go back and get it. Yeah, you need to be able to make it over here. And literally, this is just a... It's not really a pit of death. It's just that if you fall there before you can actually, like, get across, you're probably pretty screwed. Alright, well, I'm done here. Apparently, I either missed something way back at the beginning, or way at the end. Oh, you know what? It's the area I haven't been to yet with the panther. I need to help free. What was it? I need to help fish. Give him free fish so he follows me. I remember this thing looking really weird for some reason. I bet Farley in Spyro 3 is going to look pretty similar to this. You see him, now that I think back, Farley did kind of seem pretty similar. I wonder, do the fish even spawn before you talk to the guy? Maybe they don't. Well, wait. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was about to say, how the hell do I get over to talk to him?
I lost my pet
Shaman Tick and Talk.
I was busy.
Or no, was it Tuck?
I turned around. He was gone. I hope George didn't get eaten by the Draclets.
Bring back the snow leopard. I wonder if the guy from the Draclet part is Shaman Tick. I wasn't paying attention. Don't you have to like fish? Get some fish out for him? Not really sure what he wants. Oh, here we go. Some grilled salmon. Just have it out and ready. The worst fate for the poor fish. There you go. Now he should follow me. Oh, we don't see any hearts anymore? I used to do like this weird sitting animation. We don't get to see that anymore. Wait, you might do it? No, okay.
You found George. I'm so glad he's safe. I'll be sure to pay more attention to him from now on. All I have with me is this round, shiny thing I caught while I was fishing. You can have it if you like.
Alright. Fairly straightforward. I think the only thing I'm missing are maybe like a couple gems, I guess. I don't know if that's at the beginning of the area or if it's over here. I'm very confused. I think it might be actually back at the exit to the entire level. It's not over here though, so I'm safe with that. Oh. And there's something down. Okay. It's always kind of interesting, but also kind of sad at like the little things I apparently miss and I don't get to collect. Yeah, it says down. So what I'll do is I'll land halfway through this flight, because I should have more than enough to make it back anyway. Yeah, see, now it seems like he's kind of level. And then I guess up means back at the entrance to the area. Since we already have the talisman, we'll just leave right after. Alright, very straightforward and simple. You can't even get back over there, can you? I don't think so. I think once you cross over here, you actually cannot get back over there. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's so funny, buddy, right? Get the fuck off. Morons, the three of them. You know, honestly, I should be using R2 to use fire, but I'm just so used to using circle. Because what happened is I think they revamped all the controls, because now DualShock is standard, and they're like, well, we don't need to have the camera on R2 and L2 anymore, and we might as well make rolling universal. And so because of that, they added the immediate camera behind you button, and they just had an empty button, and nothing else to put on it. So it became flame. You want to do? Yeah, I might as well. I'm already over here. Oh boy! Guess what I get to do? Good old Metro Speedway. Everyone's favorite. At least everything looks a lot more defined in this one, so it's not as hard to like try to figure them out. And you got the bungee jumpers after this. Bird is the word. I fucking hate this one, by the way. I'm not gonna lie, trying to hit the bungee jumpers is really annoying. Probably why they give you 3 seconds. I almost should do them last. Because I lost a lot of time trying to do them. What even is it for this one? Arches now, right? Damn it. There's a certain way you gotta do this. Somewhere that's supposed to lead into arches, and I don't know how. The bungee jumpers, I think, honestly, should be last. I think I should do the other ones first, because the bungee jumpers are where I'm going to lose the most time. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Just redo it. Just wish I knew where the arches would begin. Yeah, but if I don't do the bungee jumpers first, that means I gotta come back around. Just need to not be so aerodynamically challenged. Fuck, here we go. Okay, it starts here. I got it now. So I guess you're supposed to go left to right. Maybe you could do like right to left. Then. What? That's not supposed to happen. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It's the jumpers that really mess me up all the time. Yes, we do want to retry. We need to find the Hunter Challenge. What is the Hunter Challenge? To zap dudes? Or something? He's in like one of the... There's like a little hidey hole that he's in. Somewhere around here. Here we go.
We've been having a crime
Mayor S. Mayor.
Speedway, but I think you might be able to help. A band of cat burglars have been raiding my re-election funds by scaling the walls of the buildings. Would you be willing to help get rid of them?
Absolutely.
Great. Hunter can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you to catch the loot before it lands in the canal and gets lost. Good luck. Hunter is waiting for you outside.
Alright, catch the loot. Oh look, they're a bunch of Sly Coopers. Okay. I just need to touch it. Just at all. I like how the money has a parachute. That's what you call well-insured money. FDIC secured. That wouldn't even land in the canal. That money is safe, period. That's landed on the floor. Uh-oh. Try to trick me? Yes, indeed. Right there at the end.
Well done. You really taught those crooks a lesson.
Yeah. So give me some jewelry. Mayor S. Mayor. Alright, well, let's quit. And then there's not much left to Autumn Plains. Oh, well, there is, kinda. Kinda is. I think what I'll do now, then, I guess, is I will stop. Because I kinda have to go do other things. And then what I'll do after this is I'll come back and I'll pretty much finish up the game. I don't think there's too much left. Well, I know how much there is, but I don't think it'll take me too long in particular. Alright, so we're going to continue now with some more Spyro Reignited, especially, more specifically, Spyro 2 Reignited. So the only thing that we really have left, we have 3 levels in Autumn Plains. Between Shady Oasis, Molten Core, Fracture Hills. Well, actually we have 4, and then the final Speedway, which is Icy Speedway. I forget that in this game, they don't have an even amount of levels in all the different worlds. I think Autumn Plains is 1, maybe 2 extra. At least, you know, it has 1 extra Speedway than the other 2. I believe the last one is a farm, maybe? So I guess we might as well just do Scorch, since it's next, and you can actually fully complete it. We'll just go ahead and wrap that one up real quick. I forgot that we do have Molten Core because it's like Fracture Hills, then Molten Core, then further down in the castle is Shady Oasis, and then out on the platform is Icy Speedway. This Autumn Plains is probably the biggest overworld in any Spyro game because of that. Oh, this looks completely different. Not to mention, what is it, Hansel and Gretel look just vastly different. So she's gonna be wearing what, the ninja outfit next time?
Hello, Spyro. My brother Handel and I have been sent here to blow up this castle, but Handel got caught by these evil soldiers, and I'm stuck out here.
Yeah, maybe they don't want you to blow up the castle.
Way, I can find Handel, and we can complete a super secret spy mission.
Absolutely. So in other words, super secret spy mission. He's gonna go ahead and kill everybody. Super stealthy. Now, when I first played this game, I thought that the camels were actually friendly and they were just like caged up. That's actually not the case at all. The camels are actually evil. Camels will mess you up. They look a bit actually more scared in this version, but yeah. I also only have 2 legs. I think if you go out here, you just slide back, yeah. Might be one of the few levels back in the original to not have like just endless nothingness out in the distance. Raise the flag. Actually, I think they also changed the weapons that these guys use from guns to slingshot. Yeah, it's like a slingshot now. No more gun imagery in our child's video games, I guess. Sure, why not?
The monkeys have escaped from the Avalar Zoo.
Can't even show Looney Tunes anymore.
Catch 'em, but they keep throwing coconuts at me, and it hurts. Can you help me out?
Absolutely.
Great. Just charge the tree before I get hit. I'll be able to catch the monkeys as they fall. Follow me.
This one. Oh, so there is no penalty for hitting them early. Throw that at me, not at him. I remember this being a bit faster on the original. Taking a little bit of some sweet time here. And no, he's not following me. This is his own predetermined path. Same as also in the original. Really? So the coconut can bounce and it will break the barrel? Okay, well that's nice. So basically I have to bait them at like a complete 90-degree angle because he didn't even throw it at Hunter. It didn't even hit it on the before it bounced. Oh, that was close. I don't think you can do that. That's exclusive to this version. Which one is he going to? Oops. Yeah, they definitely changed that. That's kind of interesting. I don't know why they did that.
One of the monkeys had it.
It might not be locked to animation anymore. It might just actually detect when it gets hit by coconuts. Alright, so back to the actual level. Yeah, no, the camels, they mean business. They're not friendly. They're nobody's friend, pal. There's a thing they do with their mouth. Got like the slackjaw shit going on. Answering the age-old question of what that mouth do every single time. Spyro the fucking dragon, man. Raise the roof! This guy's the most Metal Gear guard pattern ever. Why are you laughing? You literally just hit the ground. Anything, you emptied your ammo and didn't even hit anything. Look at that. Perfect. See, they knew. They knew what's up. Get that perfect roll dodge in. Shooting at the boss, I guess. I think some enemies did used to do that. They would shoot at the boss just to break it, I guess. They had a lot of like little minor interactions between enemies and their environment in like the old Spyro games. And you know what? For what it's worth, that's pretty cool. Yeah. They made the sparks noises more faint. Alright, this area is unique. It's like an OG Spyro 1 area because you can get all the little bottles to explode at once. Which you don't really see too much of anymore from here on out. Okay. Excuse me for 1 minute. Much better. Not really, but it'll work, I guess. I think these snakes, they're fodder. They don't actually hit you. I don't think Spyro has any actual snake enemies. Maybe I'm wrong. Doesn't want to hurt any fellow reptiles. I know there's that snake slide in Spyro 3, which will be pretty cool. Maybe I'll play Spyro 3 today, and then I'll like I'll do like half of it today. Maybe. We'll see. We're like halfway through this game. So I won't make any promises I won't keep.
Hey Spyro, we need those flags to prove our secret mission was.
So I have to do their mission anyway.
The flag keeper keeps stealing them. If you can knock the flag keeper down, you could bring the flags back.
Your mission wasn't a success. You got caught.
My decoder ring says that this power-up thing should help you.
They actually made them look like children. That is weird. Shoot the flag keeper off of the flag. Why is this 5 stars? It's 5 stars. This is apparently the hardest thing I'm going to have to do in this game so far. Wonder what he looks like. He looks like a normal genie guy, I guess. It's Bombo, right?
So, you want that flag, eh, Dragon? Well, two can play at this
Bob the
bombing
flag
game.
keeper. What?
Let's go.
Oh no, this is going to be completely different.
Huh?
I don't think I can dodge this exactly the same way I used to. Okay. He throws the flag at him and pouts and leaves.
Great, but there are still 2 flags out there.
Alright. That's actually going to be pretty hard. Because before there used to be a certain pattern, you could kind of like juke it out a bit. if you move a certain way, which now you kind of can't because it's actually like growing and it's pretty wide. It's wider than before. I think that might be the biggest part.
Still after.
Apparently he waits for you. Oh, maybe I shouldn't run. Maybe I should actually just like walk. It used to be something you could just charge towards. You know, it looks like walking is just way better. There's no reason to charge it. Not on a time limit. Maybe this is how you're actually supposed to do it. Ooh. Alright, one more.
You're so...
Walk it back, I guess. I think you can go this way. I like how she's both at the start and the finish. Some good old teleportation. Yeah, he doesn't really match your speed too much. Oh, this is nice. I'm gonna get hit coming out of this, won't I? Oh, okay. Maybe not. Jeez, that was something else.
Great job, Agent Spyro. How can we repay you for your efforts? How about this orb that I found in the sand?
Yep. Get one from Bamo. It's all orbs. Anything else in the level? Over there. That is definitely a drastically changed challenge, too. That is quite something, to say the least. Okay. Alright, that's it for the level. So the next level that we have to do is Fracture Hills, but we can't 100% it on the first attempt because we need to be able to head bash. Demon powers, they start throwing Hadoukens. Alright. I remember they had the red eyes. They just recolored the whites of their eyes red. Well, that was exciting, let me tell you. I don't know why. That one's usually very easy. Usually I don't really mess that one up too much. Completely different and changed. So Fracture Hills is the next level. Now the only thing special about this is that this level is pretty short when you're not doing any of the side stuff. I remember Hunter gets recolored on this level for some reason. He has like a different color scheme. I don't know if that's intentional because they want to make him kind of blend in more with the lighting of the area, or if they like it's just weird. But Hunter's like more of a gray than an orange. Probably not though in this one. It's probably simple. Enough is enough. Okay. How many do you need to beat the level? Oh yeah, you need all 6 to beat the level.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some more satyrs trapped in stone.
Right? They actually gave them
Oh,
Irish
hello
accents.
there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earth shapers have encased it in stone.
Oh yeah, like with Misty Bog, they bring back the really big, annoying enemies that are actually like bushes in disguise who will eat you. I mean, it's, yeah, here we go. That is still just as terrifying as the first day I ever saw them. Yes, that is still just as terrifying. And then the trees with the bumblebee arm. They're a bit slower, but still, that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Let me tell you, the first time I ever saw that. And also, the bees kind of come out in a line that's much faster, but you know what? I'm okay with that, because the bees are kind of one of the more annoying enemies coming from the tree. But yeah, pretty much this entire level has a very linear path to get around. Okay, we could skip it. It'll even play in the background. That's nice. Shit. I like how the face legitimately just appears and disappears. Burning all the bushes is also a skill point. Burning all the foliage.
It's great to be free. Now there's only one satyr left to it.
Alright. And he is in the very and completely predictable final place. But yeah, over here, Hunter is trapped in stone, but until you can head bash, you can't actually do anything for him.
Now that you have rescued all the satyrs in Fracture Hills, you ought to explore the temple.
Yes, sir. This is also not the front. I believe the front is over here.
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy.
Sheila,
You're
the
probably
fawn?
expecting me to say, you're my hero. Thanks for saving poor, helpless little me. Sorry, short stuff. I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
And then later on, they would have Sheila the kangaroo. I guess they just reused the name. They didn't realize it. Alright. We can't even really do anything in here anyway, so I'm just gonna leave. It took me like 5 minutes to get a brief overview of that whole area. And he gets lit. They turn it up. Yeah, that's probably one of my least favorite levels in Spyro 2. Just because most of it, like, you can kill the Earth Shapers. They're just really annoying, and they have pretty long range. Also, just in general, I think that the Hunter thing is annoying as well. Because it's one of those missions you kind of have to pretty much predict. Or just memorize it until you get it correct. So it doesn't really matter. We have more than enough orbs and everything else to complete most of these levels. I think Molten Core is Spyro 3, right? This is Magma Cone. Okay, well, I clearly know my stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, Spyro 3 has like the portals mid-level that take you to side worlds and side areas. And that they use that later in some of the GBA games. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. That's not really a bad thing. What's the matter?
Hello, Spyro. I suppose you're here for the party. I'm afraid it's been cancelled because the stupid Earth Shapers set off the volcano.
Yeah, it's more Earth Shapers. It's like the Earth Shapers are like the ultimate villains of half of these worlds back here. Nope. Oh no, you do charge these guys. Wow, they actually hit me in that cutscene. They hit me probably right as I was going into it. Yeah, these guys do like baseball throws. What? Get the butterfly. Oh yeah, you can only charge these enemies, that's right. You can't actually flame them. Okay. I think this level can be completed first time. I don't think there's anything that's special. The only thing that you need to know is that there's a hunter level that's kind of hidden. It's inside the magma cone in the center of the stage. There's also like some flying mini-game to like, I don't know. What is it? You like pop balloons or something? Earth Shapers are on balloons and you like have to, oh crap, did I leave something up there? No, not that, yeah I did, of course I did. I forget what that particular minigame is. I think maybe Spyro 3 has better minigames, actually, now that I think about it. Spyro 3 might have better minigames. No, maybe it even has better worlds. I think some. I think that the home worlds are the best in this game, though. I think it's really hit or miss. I think on average, most Spyro 3 worlds are better than most Spyro 2 ones, but when, like, the bad Spyro 2 ones are definitely not better than the bad Spyro 3 ones. Oh, crap. Come on. I never really understood what the music was supposed to be. It's like some dude growling into the microphone, I guess. Oh, maybe you have to bait that out. Can you even bait this out? Yes, you can. Just by standing just out of range. That one was always my favorite. He puts like the drill in his back. That is a complete Looney Tunes moment. Good old Looney Tunes, man. How do you get out of here exactly? Oh, okay. I guess in all fairness, I probably should have done that first, since you have to basically run around the whole area again. I'm gonna do the Hunter minigame now, just because I really don't like this one. This is one of those ones that Hunter, at least in the original, would kind of cheat in, because he could push you out the way. He always knows exactly where to go and where to stand. I gotta figure out where exactly that takes place. I think you just fly around it and there's an opening. I think. Yeah, they put a bunch of extra lives here for some reason. Yeah, I think you fly around the left. Yes. Really deep inside, the magma cone is actually a frosty cone. And yes, you have to beat him twice at this. Now, there's a couple of different ways to do this. One of which is just to wait for the stuff he's gonna get and steal it from him.
Every so often, a piece of this crystal popcorn pops out of the ground. The first one to grab 10 of them wins.
Oh, come on. Right, fuck you. Oh, it's a trophy to steal it from him. That's great. I mean, that's actually the strategy. He actually gets pissed. Aw, oh, fuck. Since you can't flame hunter, this is like the next best thing. What? He grabbed... Okay, whatever. Once you have a lead over him, you can kind of just do whatever you want. Got it.
Okay, you win. Here's an orb.
I'm surprised that that's a trophy.
I'll give you another orb if you can beat me again. Let's play to 15 this time. What do you say?
Absolutely.
I'm ready.
Rank 5! It went up 2. Oh, that's because he grabs them super quick now. What? I didn't grab that other one? What? Okay. Now I'm getting fucked. Yeah, I think you actually have... Look how fast he goes. He goes super hard for this. Okay, Jesus, dude. What the fuck? Wait, where did that one go? Yeah, no, Hunter kind of cheats in this. Now, okay, so they disappear, which is nice. What? Oh my god. Wait. Oh, it went through me. Okay, so standing on it is not a secure way of making sure that you get it. Not even in the slightest. Oh, whatever. I'm getting fucked hardcore here. Okay. He pushed me! I can't. I'm just gonna follow this one. Okay.
You're really good.
Holy shit.
Come up with some harder games. For now, take this orb. I guess you earned it.
Thank you. Unbelievable. He does not play around in this one. Alright, I don't think there's nearly anything down here anyway. So we can just leave. So that one always... I always get anxious. That one is really, really quite something. Mostly because he pretty much will head you off, and he more or less does the exact same thing. He'll push you out the way. Apparently I stood on a couple, and it just flat out did not give them to me. Oh, okay, further in. Gotcha. Yeah, apparently hitting your wall, hitting the wall with your head is the best strategy there.
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. I believe you can also fall off that, just no real reason. Yeah, they don't focus your camera as much in this version of the game. I got no mercy for anybody. You gotta figure it out. Put a cap on it.
Thanks for closing the lid on the volcano, Spyro. Things were getting a little too hot around here. By the way, here's a talisman I was saving for the party later. I think you deserve it more.
What were you even gonna do with it at the party? Use it as a fucking sippy cup? Dudes are about to pour some lean or something.
Hey, Spyro! You're just in time for the party.
Shut up!
Well, you would be if those nasty lava monsters hadn't stolen our hats. It just won't be the same without party hats.
Shoot them down. Rank 5. Do you have to... Yeah. That just stuns you, though. It doesn't hurt you. You have to actually take the rocks. And I think there's only one rock on this level anyway. At least up here, at least. Maybe? Oh no, here we go. Here's another one. I want to get all the ones up top first. Wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is like one of the longest Superfly power-ups, just because they know that most of your time is going to be spent like trying to find ammo. So you don't have to constantly... Oh, it's annoying. You don't have to constantly fly back. Alright, and then 4 down on the floor. Oh no! Yeah, they intentionally stun lock you for a minute so you fall in the lava. Okay, let's hover. Yeah, if you hover, you can actually reverse your momentum and start gliding the other way. What? No, I don't want any of this. What? Get off. I can't. I actually could not dismount from the ladder. I wonder if you have to charge the wall to dismount from a ladder like that.
Party. Here, this got mixed in with the cheese balls, and I almost chipped a tooth on it.
Let's have some pretty big cheese balls. This is as big as your head. I think other than that, I did all the balloons, so I don't think there's that much else left to do. Right? I gotta land to be able to see where all the remaining treasure is. Oh, that's it. Alright, yeah, that level's pretty quick and simple. The only thing is the hunter minigame, pretty much is the whole level. Oh yeah, what's with this stupidity? Oh, okay, at least in this one it was an accident. In the other one, doesn't he legit push the dude over for no reason? Legit commits murder. Just flat out. I think in the other one, he just pushes the dude off, right? Yo, imagine the other Spyro games. Now, you want to talk about super lit? That would be lit. Have like the elemental breaths, which they start in Enter the Dragonfly, but who cares? Because that game is fucking garbage. Let's do the Speedway first. Cause wait, no, she doesn't abduct you. I don't think in this one, right? Yeah, I think we're fine. Allura doesn't automatically take you. She doesn't automatically take you to the next level or the next area. So yeah, let's actually just go ahead and clear this. Do you have to head bash for anything in this level? I don't think you do. No, I mean not Shady Oasis. I mean Autumn Plains, not Shady Oasis. I know you have to head bash in this level. I don't think you do. I think you can complete Autumn Plains as is. Who? The thieves. Okay, let's get everything. I probably should have healed too.
Spyro, it's a good thing you're here.
Shorty!
I'm trying to get a berry out of this magic berry bush, but I'm just not strong enough. If you charge or flame the bush, one of those yummy berries should drop.
Absolutely. What? Oh wow, he stuns you. Stunned the shit out of you. The best part is, you know, it's only gonna get harder too. But Spyro 3 is gonna be some next level stuff, dude. Let me tell you. Look, I like how nice these enemies look in particular. Just these enemies in particular look really nice. I mean, everything in this game looks nice. You know, once again, when you compare it to your mind's eye. But this level, they really made these guys look good. Looks. I know I missed a whole bunch of stuff in this room. What the hell? They were glitched on each other. They're like rubbing. Having sensual rub downs and stuff. Shorty giving him the loving only a real hippo can. I think every level has at least 3 different types of enemy variants. I think they might only have 3 in every level. What I do wish is I wish they had put the Spyro 1 particle system into all the different games. Like, yeah, I mean, only for enemies. I mean, you know what? It wouldn't work in this game. It would work in the next game. Because in this game, no enemy drops particles, so you would end up with a massive surplus of lives. And I'm talking massive. You basically get a free life, I want to say, every 2 or 3 worlds. Especially with some of these later worlds, where pretty much you have to kill a small army. Unfortunately, you see how long this level is and how, you know, how much you gotta redo. But, oh well. It's mostly long just because you have to escort him around basically the entire perimeter.
Thanks for helping me reach the Great Berry Bush. Now we can eat berries all the time. Here, take this. It's a gift from all of us hippos.
A magic lamp!
Spyro, 3 thieves have stolen
Dry
our
foot.
magical brass lamps. Please get the lamps before they take them away from Shady Oasis.
One right below. One at the pool. And one... I have no clue. So one of the circular, like, halfways, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I guess we'll do everything but... What? He does wall running in this? Yo! Alright. That's the power of next gen. Now that wall running is legit a thing, thanks to, like, the Matrix and stuff. That's pretty cool. We can quite literally thank the Matrix for making so many things popular in Western culture. I appreciate it. We gotta drop down anyway, so is there anything over here?
Spyro, my brothers have been trapped in solid rock. I'm afraid you'll need to learn some kind of head bash move before you can help us.
Yep. Ooh, ooh. I don't know. Yeah, there's no reason to come over here, but you can get up here. I didn't even stop in that oasis down there. And apparently that rocket took forever to hit this. Okay. I think these thieves are way easier than their Spyro 1 brethren. Crap. Yeah, you got a lot of aerial drift whenever you charge jump. Okay. That's 2. I think the third one just runs around the same room. Like I said, they don't really bring back any thieves in Spyro. They bring them back like once in Spyro 3, I think. That's something that they did get rid of as well. They bring them back once in Spyro 3, I think, during the ice level. And maybe a couple other times. I think in the super bonus world there's like maybe 1 or 2. But I guess they figured chasing thieves wasn't, you know, that's not what they wanted to do anymore. There he is. So he basically does a figure 8. I don't think you can head him off, right? He's not actually this dumb. Yeah, no, of course not. Shit. And that one apparently worked. I wasn't even feeling too secure about that fire blast myself.
Lamps. Here, take this orb. Some fairy left it with me, but it won't hold a proper shine.
Alright. Below? Yeah. Basically, we just knocked it off the platform. That's in the smaller oasis over here. Yeah, it's impossible for me to get all the gems in this place. So I'll just get everything but that little head bash chest. Oh, I can see it from here. Or rather, it could see me from here. Is this back at the entrance? Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, I don't think they really give you any whirlwinds in this level. So I just gotta run back. Top. It's one I missed probably when I was like breezing through this whole area. Yeah, it seems like Sparks doesn't grab as hard as he used to. It seems more like he does pretty simple stuff now. He doesn't latch to fairies as quickly. He doesn't grab as like as strictly as he used to. Yeah, I don't know. They did some weird shit to my man Sparks, but I mean, it's fine otherwise. It's just I kind of really noticed that. Are there gems on the water? Oh yes, there are. Okay. Well, that makes perfect sense. I think the only thing I'm missing, which I have an even 4,000 in, are 20 from inside there. And I can't do anything else anyway. So when I come back, I just need to get as far enough as to be able to activate the power-up. Even Steven 4000. Which at this point is, I think I have enough to probably just buy my way straight to Ripto, pretty much. Okay. Oh, she does kidnap you. She didn't do it before.
14 talismans. Your guidebook can break
the
lock
because I
on
have
the
all
door,
14.
and you can fight Gulp. Are you ready?
Yep.
You'll have to jump down the hole in the floor to get to where Ripto and Gulp are waiting. I can help you out a little bit. I tamed some pterodactyls from Skelos Badlands. They'll be dropping in objects that you can use to fight Gulp.
Thank you. Alright, I mean, otherwise... Oh no, we didn't do, apparently I'm missing exactly one gem. Let's go back up. I want to finish this and do the speedway first. Apparently it's all the way back at the start of the stage or something. Let's do the icy speedway first. And then afterwards we'll do all the other stuff. And then how many worlds are there? There's the farms, the city, Cloud Temple, a couple of ones. Wait, what did I miss? There was something right here. Oh, that's much. Never mind. Oops. Let's actually just go ahead and do it. Now, you could do either the speeders or the gliders first. I forget. If you take out a glider, the speeder, this guy's stuck, right? Yeah, it makes them easier. Because they don't really move as much. So I think that's one thing that I like to do now that once I realize that, is that if you take out the gliders first, or the speeders first, they don't move around as quick. You don't have to worry about as much. And the gliders, you can clearly tell, move in the same path over and over and over again. Flying high, apparently that's also a trophy. Crap, where are the other ones? Oh shit, I don't remember where the other ones are. Ah, fuck, you know what, never mind. That's it. I swear that was intentional. Oh, so there is an exit. Okay, well, I'm an idiot. It's up top, like dead center. And do whatever the hell these things are. Figure skaters. I guess. I get the feeling like I'm not supposed to do it this way. I think I'm supposed to make one big lap around the entire map, doing all of them. Yeah, okay. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Because now I don't have enough to do that. Okay, I know what I need to do. I think you're supposed to start after... No, actually, everything I just did is correct, but I need to hit both lizards and skiers at the same time. Or skaters, as it is. I think my timing might be slightly off there, but otherwise just do this. What? Okay, it's still salvageable. Cleared that one a little too strongly. Okay, there's a skater right over there. What? Oh no. My whole life, dude. Flashing right before my eyes. I almost could not have done that any worse. That was like 10 seconds off the clock. I mean, I'll still do it, but that was disgusting. Ugh. That was just nasty. Yeah, we need to retry. We have to do the hunter thing. I think he's inside like an igloo or something. Well, this isn't an igloo, but I think he's inside some building. Oh. Okay, well, goddamn. Is he in this center mass over here? He's inside something obvious. There he is.
Good job, Spyro. Looks like you're ready for a more serious challenge. How about a little paragliding? You're not afraid of heights, are you?
Not at all.
Great! I'll tow you behind my snowmobile.
Why be afraid of heights? It's the ground that kills you.
Don't miss any or we'll have to start over.
Oh yeah, okay. You only move left and right here. I need to be careful not to zoom over too quickly now. Ooh, I could feel that one. I felt that one too. Holy shit, I'm not gonna make it, dude. Oh, good God. Ah, you need to be instant for that.
I heard you were...
Well, that was easy.
Way to go, Spyro.
Once you know that's the twist, it's easy. He sneezes all over him. Alright, well, with that done, I mean, there's literally nothing else to do out here. Let's leave. The only thing left to do is to literally gather one red gem from out of Autumn Plains, and then we're pretty much done with this whole area. Wait, so how am I one gem off if I'm at an even 4,400? I guess in Fracture Hills I gathered something with a 9. Or something, something just completely off course. I love they always fix this. That's cute. I thought there was another one that you could break. I think this is the only way to loop back around without actually, you know, flying through or running through the whole stage again. I think that was also one of the big giveaways for me as a kid. It was like, oh, well, now you know how to do this stuff. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's in one of these little cubbies. I think that was probably one of the biggest takeaways I got from it. Is like, well, every other level is either fairly short and stout. This one is just like the most linear. And I never had guides for this or anything like that. I just, everything I know about this game, I know from either the in-game guidebook or just messing around. Like the actual in-game guidebook, not like the manual or anything. I don't even know if I have the front manual for my Spyro 2 anymore. I actually might not. I think that's one, like the only one I don't have. I don't know what happened to it, where it went. The disc still works perfectly. Alright, well anyway, Gulp's Overlook.
Gulp, we finally made Avalar ours. You've earned a special reward.
No, Ripto.
What is it, boy? Oh, the fairy. Here you go. Oh! You singed my cape! Dragon, you are really starting to get on my nerves! Say goodbye, flame breath! Nope.
When does he get his electric stuff? His like oh, it just teleports onto his back, okay. He's like the broken orc tusk from like Warcraft. So Gulp's Overlook is probably the most challenging thing in this game, because he can like basically nerf your ability to attack him.
Then you can have all the fairies you
What is this?
Enjoy this.
Actual dialogue during the mission. Didn't it drop something? He probably trampled on it. Oh, it was something, but I don't know where it was. I messed it up. What? How did that... That made no sense. My bomb didn't go anywhere, but it lit. I think at some point he starts to use their own power-ups. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, now he's gonna start trying to do a mixture of everything. I think that the metal bucket is probably the most dangerous, just because there's a chance he'll get close enough and you'll hurt yourself with it. Come for me. Thank you. How many hit points does Gulp have? 10? He's absolutely stacked. Holy shit. Nope. Stop it. We're not dealing with that today. Wow, he literally fucking got me. He aimed that shit spot on. Yeah, he will try to like aim directly for you, but usually it doesn't land directly on your head. Okay, time for the bombs. Imagine if I was really counting on that to go off before he shot. Wait, how did he catch me? What? I'm very confused right now. Oh, shit. Well, I'm fucking dead. I don't even know how he caught me on that run. He's not supposed to be able to catch you while you're charging. Maybe you actually have to, like, charge at a 90-degree angle and not just away from him. That's completely new. He's normally not supposed to be able to catch you like that. Yeah, I don't... He's not really supposed to catch you like that. He's way too close. I'm not gonna roll, I'm not gonna do dumb stuff. I know exactly what I need to do. I need to flawless this dude like I actually know I can. So it seems like actually running towards him is probably a better strategy because he's pretty much forced to jump at that point. Basically, screw out the AI from being able to do anything to you. God, the bomb is so bad. I think you're supposed to flame it, and then it's supposed to, like, fly towards him. It just doesn't do that last part sometimes. It just flames and rolls slightly. I don't know what's up with that. Oh my god. Okay, let's try to not mess this up. Got it. We can be kind of cheap if there's a rocket that's what Spyro can eat. He can run towards it and grab it. I don't know why he shatters the ones in the air though. That doesn't really make too much sense. He'd have to hit the ground way harder than that to shatter something that isn't even on the ground. He dodged it. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, that's the easiest one to dodge. He hit himself. Alright. So you know what? He dodged my attack, but he got hit anyway. I'm just going to count it up to, like, delayed action. Come on, goofy rocket. No. Well, I can be hopeful, right? Let's see what we get. Okay, if he goes for this, I'll be good. I'm gonna take 2, we can get him down to 2 health. Nice! It speeds up the fight. Probably just better to wait for a rocket to spawn so you can grab one and then just attack with the next thing that you can knock into him. Like a metal container. Whew. Yes, like right what I'm about to do, literally. We can end it right now. Here we go. Easy. And then I did it perfectly. They did make it harder than before, though.
Spyro, you did it!
Whoa! Well, Laura, where'd you come from?
I was just outside the castle in Autumn Plains. The castle is now free again. There's no sign of Ripto. And since you've been around, the creatures of Avalar are finally starting to get along.
Isn't there a war still going on?
Since you've done so much for Avalar,
And since I know you've really missed being on vacation, we really wanted to do something nice for you. It's not much, but we hope you like it.
Oh, wow, this is great. Aren't you gonna join me?
No. I'd like to, but I've got to go check on the professor in the winter tundra. He's still trying to fix the super portal so we can send you home.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I think I'll just hang out here for a while and soak up a few rays.
Of all the places to rest, why not, like, Tortoise Beach or whatever?
Hey, where'd Laura go? I better follow her.
This is always a weird cutscene. He literally falls asleep for about 10 seconds, not even. That's literally me at like 5 in the morning. I'll do like micro mini naps.